Hi Aquarians, how are you doing today? What do Aquarius need to know? So what do Aquarius need to know? And we're going to do a oracle healing card at the end as well. So what do Aquarians need to know today? Aquarius. So, hope everyone's well. So we have the first card of release. So release. So with that, what's going on is Archangel Azrael is here to help you in releasing what needs to be let go of. It's very important now to understand, especially parts of how we've been brought up. Sometimes we've got issues of the past, and now's the time to just let them go. So when you feel that problems have arisen in your past from how we were brought up, then these issues are keeping us small and tied down to situations that we can't move on. So now is the time to let them go. Feel that it's no longer necessary to get caught up in thought patterns and heartache. Some of you will have found that habits of old have taken hold of you and you can't let go. But when guilt and all those negative emotions come up, it's just a learning process that we don't have to hold on to. So this is for Aquarians essential to let go of today. So you have an awakening as well. So you've got the awakening. On this card will mean that to look at things in a different light and a different angle, because with awakening you can assess things from a high level, and when you release things it gives us space. So when we have a space, we allow the love to come in and messages from our intuition and higher self just to fall in. So for Aquarians, being very thoughtful but connected to who they are is essential. Now, some of you need to completely let go of ideas now, ideas and hang-ups, especially issues that have caused you to be trapped. So it's with this that sometimes we believe that we've sacrificed our life, sacrificed to give way for our children, our spouse, our career, and we haven't been truthful to ourselves. So it's a load of lessons that we've learnt when we've done this. And now is a time to not think that we've sacrificed our whole life to give to our children, to give to our spouse and career. Because these things may have brought us to an understanding of where we are now. For some of us, we're saying all the time, I've sacrificed studying and I've got nowhere. This is also a trap that we need to let go of. Every day that we're alive, we're learning new lessons. So taking the time out to really understand that life lessons are essential to get us to where we are on our next step. So tapping in perhaps to an aspect that we have to have higher understanding than just the mundane level of, oh, I'm feeling bogged down, I'm feeling trapped, I'm feeling really cornered, hemmed in, and I'm really feeling like I don't know what to do. But there is something to do. There's taking time to just let go of that. Be in the moment, be more freer, and spread your wings and fly. Really assess those positive aspirations within the thought realm. What else is going on for Aquarians? The Eight of Fire. When you have the Eight of Fire here, there is a lot going on, and the process can be quite daunting at times, but just assessing a different thought process and maybe putting all those items in one basket and really aligning them to understand what it is that you need to do. So, for instance, when you look at pain and guilt, anxiety, depression, um, feeling unloved, feeling there's no justice in the world, feeling trapped, alone, all these things that are causing maybe a little bit too much stress today, then this is a great opportunity with this card to move away from that. Move into awakening, where the awakening is looking at, tapping into your higher self and your intuition. But with speed, you can release these things, especially the patterns of poverty thinking and I'm not good enough. These aspects, these two things, are really keeping you down. It's a universal thing for many people, but because it's come up for Aquarians, they need to just readjust their thoughts today. And then that'll allow that healing to come forward. So let's have a look at the healing oracle cards just to help you meditate and focus on what needs to be focused on. So here we have boundaries. So you have boundaries here. So where in your life today are the boundaries? And feeling trapped in a boundary is not going to serve the new way of thinking. So there is a new way of thinking, but the boundary should be limitless. We shouldn't be held in on our thought pattern or our emotions. So please take time out to wonder where those boundaries actually are. When people tell us we can't do this because of this, is this our fact? The boundary of our heart is if we're open to love and accept love into our heart, then there is unlimitless love. So to struggle in pain and deceit of the world is not helping. So the boundaries that we set ourselves is always going to be our own limitations. And this is what one needs to awaken up to, that we put our own limitations on our own life. We need to stop and release all that thought process because it's just not true. Do you agree? Well, I hope you all have a great day and lots of love to you. And please make comments in the comment section below. Lots of love. Take care.